Hello, my name is Puggy, and I'm going to give you a review on Ashworth University, formerly Ashworth College. And it's going to be a humorous look at the college and some of the pros and cons, and hope you stick around and enjoy the show. Alright, first off, I'm going to let you know now to get to this school, it's located at ashworthuniversity.edu. It's strictly an online school. There's no campus, which is nice. Not everybody can go to a school physically. You might be working a lot or you have a family life. It's pretty hard for a lot of people. So that's why I really enjoy this school. I've been going about 4 years now, and I'm just about done with my associate's degree. Going to move into the bachelor's now. I'm gonna answer some frequently asked questions people have asked me about the school, price, pros and cons, stuff like that. But yeah, basically, this is the main site here. As you can see, they start out with you can get a diploma, career diploma, and the degrees, of course. What's interesting about Ashworth University is that it's formerly PCDI. You may have seen it on commercials and stuff like that, kind of corny, where they'd advertise these things, the career diplomas. And the career diplomas are basically just like little, kind of like little, I won't even call them degrees, but like certificates. Say, oh, I can do jewelry repair, like, whatever. You just kind of complete a course and do that. So the program has evolved quite a bit. They've got DETC accreditation now, so now they're able to offer you associate's degrees, bachelor's degrees, master's degrees. They still offer the diplomas. They're still cool. They'll help you do different things as promised. But the main thing is the associate degrees and the bachelor's degree, in my opinion, right now. That's what's really making the school shine and get through it. So first thing, we're going to click on associate's degree here. And as you can see, there's a lot of different degrees here that they offer. Anything accounting, as you can see, there's just a lot of cool stuff here they have. I personally have done this one, business management, so I'm going to go into that. Now the first thing that you're going to notice is over here is the tuition, which is $80 per credit hour. And if you've done any research at all, you're going to know that most schools charge about $250, like other online schools is what I'm talking about. And even regular brick and mortar schools, what we call, those ones charge a heck of a lot more. In this case, it's $80 per credit hour. So to get the degree in business management, it's $1,200, as you can see here. 4 semesters required, so the degree is, it's pretty good. Check this out. I'm just going to add it because I can. So we're going to go 1,200 times 4. So you're talking about $4,800 for an associate's degree. I know there's a lot of schools online. They'll charge you $20,000, $40,000, stuff like that. And you're probably going to ask, well, why is it so cheap? So we're going to get into that in a little bit here. But flat out, you cannot beat $4,800 for a degree. And in fact, they're known to give discounts and help people out a lot over here. $100 save now, enroll, etc. So I'm going to tell you why I think it's totally worth it, and how to get involved. So please stay tuned. Okay, so here we're going to talk about the program outline. In the associate's degree, there's 4 semesters for whichever program you pick. In this case, I went for business management because it's pretty well known, and my employer pays for everything. So definitely check with your employer and make sure they pay for it. Because Ashworth is accredited, most employers will, which is nice. Just to give you an example of how it works. So first thing, you can either get the entire program up front, which some people are able to do that. Some people will do payments and do one at a time. The books, personally, I just did 1 semester at a time. So basically, they would mail me all 5 books for the first semester, and I would just what it is basically like here, for instance, you have Introduction to Business. It's a pretty big size college textbook. There's nothing fake about it. Some of these are just absolutely hard. Some of them are even worse than traditional schools. So it's very good. It's a very good program. Don't let it discourage you. It's totally worth it. But for instance, Introduction to Business, so you're going to get the big book, and then you're going to get a workbook. And in the workbook, it basically gives you like some curriculum to do. At the end of each there's always a chapter. There's about 10 chapters per workbook. In each chapter, you have to answer 20 questions per chapter. It's all multiple choice. Once you complete that, you can submit your work online, which is nice. At the end of the book, you move on to the next book and the next book. When you get through the semester and you're done with all 5 of these, you get one big semester test, which is nice, and you basically do that online now as well. And the way Ashworth works is they ask that you have a proctor, which can be like a friend or a teacher, just someone who's not a blood relative, to watch you take the final semester exam. Um, the way they have it set up, basically they would email your proctor a code to go online and take the test. Your proctor is supposed to watch you for like a set number of time, like 3 hours. You have to take the test just to make sure. I guess I'm not sure. I guess they do it just for honesty reasons or what have you. Um, so but that works out pretty well. And basically, once you're done with that semester, you move on to the next one, next one, and pretty soon you'll get the degree. And at that price, it's not bad. Once you're done with the associate's degree, they'll allow you to move right into their bachelor's degree program, which is new. It's only been around probably about 6 months now, which is nice. So you have the opportunity to bring all of your credits. They'll accept every credit from it and move it right into here. So for instance, I'm personally going to go into bachelor's in business administration, and it's the exact same price for this program, and it's pretty much the same way. Now the bachelor's is a little different. From what I understand, it's like half and half. Half of the stuff is in your book, the other half is online. So there's going to be a lot more things online now. So it's pretty nice. And as I was saying, you're probably wondering why the price is probably why the price is so low compared to other schools. And to be honest, I can give you a few ideas. I mean, I don't really know the exact answer, but I can tell you most of these other schools online, they have I guess the way it's set up, like these $20,000, $40,000 schools, is they have a teacher, and like, you can go in a chat room. So you're pretty much paying for a teacher, and you're paying for the technology, to have those, set amount of students in there. With Ashworth, I mean, it's all at your own pace, so it's a little different. So that's where the price difference is. As far as the material, though, there's no difference as far as a traditional school. In fact, I personally think some of it's even harder than a real school, as I was saying earlier. But $80 per credit hour versus $250 is quite a big savings to a lot of people. And when it comes down to it, I mean, you're going to have your employer going to have a guy with no degree, or going to have a guy, with something here. And this is as good, if not better, than a traditional school. I mean, it's not an Ivy League college. If you're looking for, just to say, oh, I went to so and so, no. I wouldn't recommend it, for those kind of reasons. It's nothing to brag about. It's just your traditional school to get the degree done and show that you have proof that you're able to get it done with, and most employers will respect that. And there's nothing wrong with the school. It's a fantastic school. Some of my gripes are because of the price, it's attracted quite a few people. So you're basically they claim to have about over a million students, which isn't that hard to believe at that kind of price. And a lot of companies are supporting this school now just because they need to get their people educated, their employees educated. So it's not a bad thing at all. The main gripe is with that many students, when you call in for help, you're going to find yourself on the phone online pretty long time. Most lately, I've been calling their customer service, and I get through right away. But if you need help with homework help, they do have tutors to help you over the phone. But they're sometimes